Well, let me see. Let me get around here on the other side where y'all can see what's going on. Damn, I love how that bumper came out. I know y'all can't probably see it too good with all the shadows and stuff. So I love the way these 450s sit high, but damn if I can't get, I'm getting tired of throwing a leg up in there and winching my ass up into the seat. So we're gonna do a little something for that, which is gonna be, man, I was thinking about some Nerf bars or something, but in the scheme of heavy duty and homemade that this truck is built in, I came up with some other stuff. So also along with the theme of this thing of raiding the junk pile, so I had some fiberglass grating left over from a job. So I've cut a couple of 3-footers, and they're about 6 inches, about 3 inches by 6 inches. And I got some angle iron. So what we're going to end up doing with these, and these things have got great traction on them. So we're going to weld up some little frames and mount this fiberglass in there, and then we're going to take that and we're going to custom make some brackets and have some steps to get in and out of here. So that's what we're going to work on today. We're going to put these in the bandsaw, make some 45-degree miter cuts, and we'll make 2 boxes with an inner measurement of 3 foot by 6 inch, 3 foot 36 inches by 6 inches. How about that? And then we're going to fabricate the brackets. So I got the bandsaw set up for 45 cuts and 45-degree cuts. We're going to go ahead and go on with this. All right, guys, so we're going to make some miter cuts to these and make a box. And what we're trying to do is, this is going to be the back. This is 1.5 inches, so this sits almost flush. And I had some 1.25 inches, so we're going to go a little lower. That way when you step on it, this will be the front, this will be the side facing the cab. So this will make sure that your foot catches all the traction and doesn't slide. So we're going to make a frame going around. Now we'll cut them up in the bandsaw. Test fit and measure this up a little bit. See, we're doing the miters, but if you put this thing back to back, you can pretty much get your measurement like you want without having to sit there and get crazy with it. And push come to shove, put it a blade width or a Sharpie tip width too long, because you can always touch it up with the grinder and dial it in. All right, and so we want to make sure that we're cutting an inboard here. So we're going to just throw us a mark, go back to the bandsaw. Another thing you can do too is either you can miter all the way to the end, or you can miter just the inside and leave it kind of thick right here. That usually works pretty good if you're welding later on it. Alright, so we gotta go this route. Nope, get it right, get it right. Okay. Yeah, I have to go this way. So I gotta transfer my mark. Need to get my silver pin. This one ain't working the best. so in order to get that angle, I'm gonna have to go in. Clamp it right here. Bring this down a little bit. Like I said, if you're gonna make an arrow a little bit too big. That way you can just buff it down with the grinder, and that'll work. Alright. We're gonna go check this, and if that works, then we should be able to just mirror this and make another one. Alright guys, so we got it cut, and to my surprise, it pretty well fits. So we're gonna slide this back. Alright, now we're gonna make and mark the front. Let me move y'all. So what I do is just put this thing backwards so I can see it. The thing about it is, if you measure the outside, this is say 6.5 by 36 inches. So if we measure the outside, a lot of times that's where people mess up. You got to be ID or inside, you know, dimension on this to make it work right. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to mark and keep into consideration the thickness of this 1/8. Now I can't do my other piece here. This is a 4-footer. The grating is 3 feet, and I have a 3-footer here, which we've already cut a little angle off of. So there's about an inch or so right here to where this is hiding. So we're gonna have to extend that a little bit. So I'm gonna clamp it later, weld a little 2-inch piece on it, and then we'll miter cut that. But we'll get this all fitted up. take my end piece from this side, pop it in over here. And pick this up. And what I'm trying to do is figure out a way to mark I'm going to mark right here where I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to mark it a little wide, and that way if I need to trim it, I can trim it. So we'll just cut this flush, and that should be our piece. Let me go throw it in the bandsaw. Alright, let's see what we got here. And that'll do it. So I have to tack that up. Alright, we'll get these to the welder and start tagging them up, seeing what we come up with.
Okay guys, good morning to y'all. This morning we're fabbing up here down Bayou Diesel. Trying to get y'all an exploded view of what I'm trying to do. We got this fiberglass grating, real good for non-slip. It's gonna be our running boards for this little winch truck here. So we're gonna frame them up in some 1.25" angle iron. I've already got the rough measurements, and we'll go ahead and square this up, tack it in, and then I'll show y'all how we're gonna fix it to the truck.
All right, sir, have fun. I'll be over here if you need me.
Roger that. All right, y'all. Well, this fiberglass ain't exactly 90 degrees on each corner. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tack the better side, and that way we can adjust the other side, if that makes any sense. Put you on time lapse. No departing from the opera. Oh shit. You got me. Some of these welds are pug fugly, I ain't gonna lie. But I'm used to that auto darkening, but the grinder shall make it okay. was dancing earlier, but okay guys, before the GoPro dies, I'm gonna try to visualize y'all on what we got going. This here is our step that I just fabricated. I got this 4-inch channel iron, and it doesn't, I don't believe it's gonna work, but it is just wide enough. But maybe unless we flip it this way, but we'll get a measurement of how long we need it. And then I've got this 1.5 C channel, and that'll fix to the bottom side, and you can about imagine. We're just gonna go with 2 brackets here. I'm sure that's all you need for a regular cab. Hey boy, what you doing? Okay guys, so after a little bit of brainstorming, we're gonna switch up the plan. Instead of that 4-inch C channel, we're gonna go with 2 pieces of angle iron. This is our horizontal for our step. It's gonna sandwich in between, and that'll give us plenty of places to weld. Trying to keep it as stiff and rigid as possible. Keep the theme of this here truck. Alrighty folks, we have got our bracket semi tacked together. I'm thinking it's gonna be alright as far as the stiffness concerned. We're gonna go ahead and stick weld all the gaps in here, but we'll go ahead and show y'all what we got going on the truck. This is a rough estimate of where it's gonna sit in relation to the door here. I'll show y'all how we can get that on now. Beep, beep, beep. All right, peeps. It's a bit of a trickery to get all this shit underneath the truck with me, but I'm gonna stash this guy about where it needs to go. What I need a cut. Alright, let's do the rear first. This one's looking pretty good. Looks like I'm gonna have to lose a little bit there. Okay. Should have brought my Sharpie marker with me. That's alright. Not budge. Normal to hold your tongue out like that when you weld? I can remember my grandpa doing that when he was real concentrated or, you know, straining. He'd bite down on his tongue. You can swear. Alright, let's try lefty, huh? Right in the sun, perfect. Getting all the practice. Feel that heat? Let's see. Not bad, not bad. I don't know why this GoPro keeps turning off every 25 seconds now. Let's give him a little chip, huh?
What you monkeys doing? Y'all see these cats in the background quite a bit. This is Miss Ruby and this is Blue, and they are the security team, keeps everything down on lockdown around here. So got to walk out here and show y'all the final product on the rails, or the running boards, because for some reason either we lost the footage or didn't shoot it. So this is pretty much what we came up with, and she bolts right down into the sheet metal, as you can see right there. Tristan did decide to cut some radiuses on the sides, which kind of clean that up, and also put this angle trim right over the front to kind of dress it up a little bit. And the cool thing is, like I said, I wanted some good traction. What's up, Snoops? You coming to inspect too? So I wanted to get something with some good traction, you know, muddy boots and wet stuff and all. And Nerf bars are a good way to bust your butt. And if you're climbing down off of the bed, step on a toolbox and step here, you want to make sure where you land is going to be something grippy. So that's why we did this fiberglass. Let me I'm gonna walk y'all around to the other side. Again, I don't know what happened to the footage on the final, but that's fine. We're gonna get it for you today. That's all we got right now for the running board section. We're gonna get into some more videos coming up shortly on the Ultimate Shop Truck. Noob says everything is okay, so we're good to go. Alright guys, well, that's going to be it for this this one right here. If you got any questions or comments, hit us up in the comment section. Let us know what we're doing right or wrong. It doesn't matter. We're interested in hearing your feedback. Other than that, we will see y'all on the next one.